Introduction: a man driven by the future. Elon Musk is often described simply as a billionaire entrepreneur, but that description barely captures the scale of his influence. He is a figure who consistently operates at the edge of possibility, pushing into industries that many consider too complex, too expensive, or too risky. Whether it's space travel, electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, or human-machine integration, Musk has repeatedly positioned himself at the center of transformative change. As of 2025, he stands as one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, with a net worth reaching extraordinary levels, reflecting not just financial success, but also the global impact of his ventures. What makes Musk's story compelling is not just the magnitude of his achievements, but the intensity of the journey behind them, a journey filled with uncertainty, bold decisions, repeated failures, and an almost obsessive commitment to long-term goals that extend far beyond conventional business thinking. Early life, hardship, isolation, and inner development. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, into a family that combined technical knowledge and creative influence. His father was an engineer, while his mother was a model and dietitian. Although this background might suggest a stable upbringing, Musk's early life was far more complicated than it appeared. He faced significant challenges during his childhood, particularly in school, where he was frequently bullied. These experiences were not minor. They were intense enough to shape his personality deeply. Instead of seeking comfort in social circles, Musk withdrew into his own world, developing a strong internal focus. This isolation, while difficult, became a powerful force in shaping his intellectual independence. He spent countless hours reading, exploring subjects far beyond his age level. Books became both an escape and a tool, allowing him to build a mental framework that would later support his ability to think differently from others. Rather than being influenced by peers, he developed the habit of relying on his own reasoning, a trait that would define his future decisions. Early signs of intellectual intensity. From a very young age, Musk demonstrated an unusual ability to process complex ideas. He was not simply intelligent in a traditional sense. His thinking was persistent, almost relentless. He has described his mind as continuously generating ideas, as if it never truly rests. This constant mental activity gave him a unique advantage. While others approached problems in a linear way, Musk could explore multiple possibilities simultaneously, breaking down concepts and rebuilding them from fundamental principles. At the age of 12, he created a video game called Blastar and sold it to a computer magazine. This moment was not just an early success. It was a clear indication of his ability to transform knowledge into value. It showed that he was not only capable of learning quickly, but also of applying that knowledge in practical and profitable ways. Leaving South Africa, a decision that changed everything. As Musk grew older, he began to recognize the limitations of his environment. South Africa at the time was going through significant political and social challenges, including the system of apartheid. Musk did not want to be part of a system he disagreed with, particularly through compulsory military service. In 1988, he made the decision to leave the country after obtaining Canadian citizenship. This move was not just about avoiding certain obligations, it was a strategic step toward a future filled with greater opportunities. He understood that success is often influenced by location, and he deliberately positioned himself closer to centers of innovation. This decision reflects a recurring theme in his life. He does not wait for favorable conditions. He creates them by moving toward opportunity. Education, building a dual perspective. Musk's academic journey further strengthened his ability to think across disciplines. He studied at Queen's University in Canada before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. There, he pursued degrees in both physics and economics, a combination that is rare but highly powerful. Physics trained him to understand how systems work at a fundamental level, while economics helped him understand how value is created and exchanged. After completing his studies, Musk briefly enrolled in a PhD program at Stanford University. However, he left within just 2 days. This decision was driven by his realization that the internet was rapidly transforming society, and he wanted to be part of that transformation rather than observing it from an academic distance. Early ventures, survival before success. Musk's first major entrepreneurial effort was Zip2, founded in 1995. The company aimed to help newspapers adapt to the digital age by providing online maps and directories. The early days were extremely challenging. Musk had limited financial resources and faced constant pressure to keep the company alive. He lived in his office, worked long hours, and sacrificed personal comfort to focus entirely on building the business. This phase of his life highlights an important truth. Behind every major success is a period of intense struggle that often goes unseen. Eventually, Zip2 gained traction and was sold to Compaq for over $300 million. This marked Musk's first major financial milestone.
PayPal, redefining digital transactions. After Zip2, Musk founded X.com, an online financial services company that later became PayPal. At the time, the idea of transferring money digitally was still new and not widely trusted. Musk believed that online payments would become essential in the future. His vision proved correct. Despite internal conflicts that led to his removal as CEO, PayPal continued to grow and was eventually acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002. This success provided Musk with the financial resources to pursue even more ambitious goals. SpaceX, challenging the limits of space travel. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX with a goal that many considered unrealistic, making humanity a multi-planet species. The early years were filled with failures. Rockets exploded, funding ran low, and the company faced the constant threat of collapse. Yet Musk persisted, continuing to invest both time and money into the venture. Eventually, SpaceX succeeded in developing cost-effective rockets such as Falcon 1, Falcon 9, and Falcon Heavy. These innovations dramatically reduced the cost of space travel and positioned the company as a leader in the aerospace industry. By 2024, SpaceX was responsible for a significant portion of global orbital launches. The company also developed advanced systems like Starship, aiming to enable missions to the Moon and Mars, as well as the Dragon spacecraft for transporting astronauts. Starlink, expanding global connectivity. One of SpaceX's most ambitious projects is Starlink, a satellite network designed to provide internet access worldwide. With thousands of satellites in orbit, Starlink has become one of the largest communication networks ever created. Its impact extends beyond civilian use, supporting military and strategic communication systems as well. Tesla, transforming the automotive industry. Musk's involvement with Tesla began in 2004. At the time, electric vehicles were widely seen as impractical. Tesla changed that perception completely. By focusing on performance, design, and innovation, Tesla created vehicles that were not only environmentally friendly, but also highly desirable. Models like the Model S, Model X, and Model 3 gained widespread recognition. The company's success demonstrated that sustainable technology could compete with and even surpass traditional alternatives. X, formerly Twitter, expanding influence. In 2022, Musk acquired Twitter and later rebranded it as X. This move expanded his influence beyond technology and into global communication. He introduced major changes to the platform, including new features, policy adjustments, and structural changes within the company. Artificial intelligence and neural technology. Musk has consistently expressed concern about the risks of artificial intelligence. He co-founded OpenAI and later launched xAI to develop advanced AI systems. He also founded Neuralink, which focuses on creating brain-computer interfaces. This technology aims to treat neurological conditions and potentially enhance human capabilities. Political involvement and public debate. In recent years, Musk has become more involved in political discussions. He supported Donald Trump and briefly participated in a government initiative focused on efficiency. His political actions have been widely debated, reflecting his growing influence beyond business. Final reflection, the nature of Musk's legacy. Elon Musk's story is not a simple narrative of success. It is a complex journey defined by relentless ambition, extreme risk-taking, continuous innovation, persistent resilience. From a young boy facing challenges in South Africa to a global figure shaping multiple industries, Musk's life demonstrates what can happen when vision is combined with action. Closing thought. Most individuals aim to succeed within the world as it exists. Elon Musk aims to redefine the world itself, and that is what makes his story not just successful, but extraordinary. Don't forget to like and subscribe.